in addition of being a rapper and designing your own clothes, you also have a full-time job. Can you tell us how you manage to juggle all of that together?
It's a hard process. I mean, sometimes I literally work 18 plus hours a day, given with my job and, trying to run this label and trying to stay on top of personal things as well. So it's definitely, it's a lot. And sometimes when I want to just say, this is too much, there's a lot going on, I just kind of, think about all the work I've put into it and, kind of what's ahead, man, and just really stay determined, and I just really dive into my work when I feel like, this is too much, and, I mean, sometimes you want to stop, that just kind of comes with anything. And, anything that's worth having is worth, working for. So, just kind of being smart with the time that I have. You still don't want to, there have been times where I, kind of overrun myself and try to do too much. Yeah. You definitely have to take time out for yourself just to stop and, breathe and relax, because that's just as important as the work. Because if your mind is cloudy, you have too much going on, you're not going to be as creative. You're not going to be as efficient. You're not going to be able to put in, the amount of work and the amount of time and the amount of energy that's needed. So it's definitely, a balance. It's a learning experience, and kind of as you go on, you kind of develop that, for yourself to how to make all those things work for you.
Your rap name, Da Vinci, where did that come from?
I actually derived it from Leonardo da Vinci, which was a great artist, inventor of the Renaissance period. And originally, when I was younger, it kind of meant, Da Vinci painting pictures of the hood, lyrically and figuratively, just basically meaning that, me speaking about kind of being a voice of, the people that, feel like they, have no voice, or people are not listening or don't know where they come from or how it is, they kind of see things a certain way but don't really know, what people are going through. I kind of felt it was my place and my responsibility to be that voice, to let the masses know, what's going on in certain neighborhoods and certain cultures. And there's a lot more to it than what they see on TV and on movies, and, what they see in the news, So that was kind of a way for me to be, take on the responsibility to be a representative for, all those people who feel like no one is listening to them.
Yeah. So what message would you send out to young people like myself that are trying to get in the rap business?
Just kind of figure out why you're doing it. Do it for the love, for the love of the music. Don't do it for the money. Because I've been doing it, for a long time. And, it's not about really what I'm getting from it. It's about more what I have to give to it. You definitely want to, and be an example. Be an example. Don't follow the trends or follow what you see everybody else doing, which tends to be what this culture has become, and that's why a lot of things have changed. So, there's a lot of obstacles, like I said, but anything that's worth having is definitely working hard for. So, just stay focused. Really stay focused and hone your craft. It's not an overnight process, and sometimes you get discouraged by lack of results. You don't see the money. Like you said, you have to balance all these personal things at the same time, and it makes you want to put it down and say this is not for me. But if that's the case, then you're probably doing it for the wrong reasons, because you're trying to get something out of it that you're not seeing. You're kind of letting your kind of what's going on with you define who you are. So, like I said, just stay focused, stay determined. Do it for the right reasons. Make your own trends. Be a trendsetter, be a leader. Don't be a follower. Yeah. And I'm a Christian myself, so definitely, believing in God and trusting that whatever obstacles come your way, He'll see you through.
Yes. Last but not least, Where do you see you, yourself, and Strictly Biz in 10 years from now?
Wow. I definitely see a lot going on, you know, with the record label. Definitely the way that I'm doing it, there's definitely been times where I could have joined another company or joined another label, but I definitely wanted to kind of own my own thing and do my own thing to really have that, you know, creative control and to be able to kind of create that and give, you know, other aspiring artists or just aspiring people that are trying to get into the business or somebody just wants, you know, something positive to do with their creativity. So I definitely think that by building a major label myself, especially in this area where we really don't really have that big influence, like say a New York or an Atlanta, and that's kind of why I even moved back here. You know, there's times where I could have, you know, had offers in Atlanta and in New York to go work under other people, but I felt it was my responsibility to build that kind of thing, you know, for my own community. So I definitely think that with the staff that I have now and where I am now, kind of what I learned through my experiences, that, you know, that's definitely will come into fruition real soon. Hopefully the clothing line within the next year or so, that should catch on. I'm also in the process of starting a modeling firm. So, I mean, there's so many opportunities and so many things on the table. This is just a stepping stone. You know, there's definitely no limits or no boundaries to, you know, what you can do and what you can achieve. And I definitely think that that's also something that I'm trying to be an example of, that it's not all about, you know, rap or the music or the culture. It's, you know, about self-improvement and kind of being the best you that you can be and kind of showing, especially a lot of people from those communities, that not letting your present situation define you or limit you, that you can pretty much do anything you want to do. So I feel like if someone who comes from the same circumstances, the same environment, if I can do it, then I'm an example and they know that they can do it too.
Yes. Well, America, we seem to be getting a little bit short on time. I would just like to thank Mr. Brice for being here today.
No problem.
Thank you once again.
I really enjoyed it. No problem.
And I would also like to give a shout out to my director, Stephen Barber, and everyone else who helped make my show a success. Thank you. Tune in next time to the Reason I Rap.
But he's a soldier, so he still think he can. Boys in the building.